We all love trailers, and The Hollywood Reporter has just put out numbers that prove that fact. The trade listed off the top 10 most viewed trailers of 2014, according to YouTube stats. At number 10 is Interstellar with 39 million views. Number 9 is Dumb and Dumber 2 with 44 million views. Number 8 was The Hobbit, The Battle of the Five Armies with 45 million views. Number 7 is Minions with 54 million views, and number 6 was the Furious 7 trailer with 57.5 million views. In the number 5 spot is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles trailer with 58 million views. In fourth is Jurassic World with 64 million views. In third is Avengers Age of Ultron with 78 million views. And in second place is the trailer of the upcoming Star Wars The Force Awakens with 81 million views. In the number 1 spot this year is 50 Shades of Grey with 93 million views. Miri, buy or sell this list?
I'm gonna have to sell this list. Basically, because the number 1 slot makes me question my faith in humanity. I know that 50 Shades is one of the more popular books to have come out maybe ever. I know they sold like scabillions of copies. But I mean, really, guys? Come on. Like, why is that number 1? I think it's cool, though, that Star Wars is in number 2 and only came out, like,
a month
ago.
Like
50 Shades is in the summer, so that actually, I think it's also, like, a timing thing, and that's why I also kind of sell this list, is they're measuring, like, 2014 trailers, but it's kind of a weird way to measure in just a 365-day period, because a lot of the movies people are most excited for, the trailers have only come out more recently. I think if 50 Shades trailer came out in November, it might be different. You know, I think Star Wars would be number 1 no matter what. I'm happy to see Avengers Age of Ultron is there and Jurassic World because I'm really excited for those. But I'm also selling the list because I feel like it just doesn't give me that much faith in what people are into. Like, why is Fury Road not on there? Like, I've watched that trailer like probably 20 times, the second one, like the one that just came out. And I just feel like I'd like to see maybe not Ninja Turtles, maybe not Dumb and Dumber 2, like, I don't know. I was kind of hoping for maybe a little more diversity. I'm cool with it being big blockbuster movies. Those tend to show better in a trailer anyway, and it's also people want to see the look and the feel and what the set pieces are going to be like. So I get that, you know, art house films aren't necessarily going to make the list, but I would just kind of like to see, I don't know, like Tomorrowland would have been cool, see more people watching that trailer, and I don't know. I just was a little underwhelmed.
Yeah, I got to buy the list, but I'm completely shocked by it. I'm shocked that Interstellar was 10th.
I know.
Behind Dumb and Dumber 2.
Exactly.
Because I remember when the Interstellar trailer came out, everybody's so freaked out about it. 39, I mean, don't get me wrong, 39 million times people hit play on the Interstellar trailer. That's pretty cool. I was surprised a little bit that, and I shouldn't be, but that the Star Wars trailer was ahead of the Age of Ultron trailer, considering how much buzz and talk there was about the Age of Ultron trailer and stuff like that. And I got to admit, I was shocked about the number 1 spot. When it came up, I was reading down the list, and I read it from 10 to 1, and I'm reading down the list that, oh, well, Star Wars number 2, what's number what? 50 Shades of Grey? That just tells you everybody's into the dirty sex. Everybody is looking for it.
Dirty, though.
I know, but that's what, but it's
Single
the promise
tier.
of it, I guess. This book was a phenomenon, and I still think they're bringing this movie to the screen too late. I thought they should have got on this earlier, but clearly people are still excited about it, and I think maybe we've all been underestimating how big of an opening weekend this movie's actually going to have. Anyway, Mark, what do you think?
Obviously, this Grey guy's a Sith Lord. I don't like it at all. I would rather be on Alderaan when it blew up than live in a world where the 50 Shades of Grey trailer is ahead of Star Wars. I understand that the Star Wars trailer came out a lot more recently than that one did, but still, I mean, you got the Force versus a guy who takes a little blue pill to play. This is so ridiculous to me that 93
He's not talking about the Matrix.
Clicked on that. I hope his lightsaber wilts. Here's what I'll say about the 50 Shades of Grey, though, is that, and with a lot of the trailers on this list, is that they're known properties. And whatever you want to say, 50 Shades of Grey isn't a movie property yet, but everybody's aware of that book, and the fact that it was being made into a film. I think everybody at the office was like, hey, you want to go watch this? It was kind of like a cool, mysterious thing. So I can understand why it's so popular. And my answer to your Dumb and Dumber 2 question would be that Dumb and Dumber, everybody was, there was a lot of curiosity there, too.
Yeah, that's true.
As to whether the trailer, as to whether these guys could still pull off those characters. So, and I think with Mad Max Fury Road, even like 50 Shades of Grey has just been in the public consciousness more recently than Mad Max has been. But I think that as far as the quality of filmmaking, I'm going to give the slight edge to Max.
Right. You guys covered almost everything. I would just add that, yeah, I think it shows what people are interested in, and then I don't know if that'll edge out when the movie comes out finally.
Yeah,
it didn't for, it's sort of like you just said with Dumb and Dumber, it's like, oh, let's check out. A trailer is a little mini preview of the movie. You know, it's basically, and if they can't sell you the movie in the trailer,
it's an uphill battle.
Yeah. So, I mean, most of those trailers were very popular because people were like, did you see though? You got to check it out. And then when the movie finally came out, some people went and saw it. And a lot of people were like, yeah, trailer was enough for me. It's almost like it whet my appetite. It wasn't enough to make me see the film. So.
And for all we know, this movie's going to be, the 50 Shades of Grey may be awesome, for all we know. I will admit this. I've been as skeptical about 50 Shades of Grey movies as anybody else. But when that main trailer came out, I got to admit, if I didn't come with the baggage of my being sick of everything I've already heard from the books and the culture phenomena that the books were and blah, blah, if you're able to push all that aside, at least for me, I put it all aside and just watch a trailer, pretending I've never even heard about this content called 50 Shades of Grey, and watch a trailer, I thought, that's a pretty good trailer. It's an all right trailer. I didn't dislike it. But now bring all the baggage back in. It's like 50 Shades of Grey.
At least the guy's not a teenage werewolf or teenage vampire.
Yeah,
It would be
That's
so
a
much
win.
cooler if he were a teenage werewolf, and he was also like a weird sex freak.
Hey everyone, if you liked this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.